I've tried to read books sometimes, and I discovered that reading book is actually hard, especially in this present time when there's a lot of distractions like everywhere. There's a lot of social media distractions. There's Instagram, there's news here and there. Reading literally right now is just like it's like a flex. I mean, I really envy people who read a lot because when I try to read, it's like I'm forcing myself to do something like that. And there's a problem that I have with ads. Ads are just literally everywhere. You want to do something useful, and immediately they just like an ad pop up. Everyone is trying to sell something. Everyone is trying to market something to you, which is not, in my own opinion, I don't really like it. But unfortunately, we're on the internet, so it's something that you cannot avoid. The only place where there are no ads is in physical books. So if you're looking for anywhere that you don't see any advertisement, then you need to open up a physical book because there's no advertisement there. No one is trying to sell you anything. Although you're reading the book. So one thing that I've noticed about books is that book actually change your mind. So when you read books a lot, it kind of gives your mind like some resources to work with in order to expand, your thinking, like your thinking faculty. And the way the mind works is that the more you think about something, the more your mind starts to map out patterns and suggestions. And one thing I've noticed about how social media is that you cannot learn anything by just scrolling aimlessly. You can't learn anything by scrolling aimlessly. You only learn by staying with a particular subject long enough for you to start thinking in that direction. All right. So let me say I stay around friends that talk about food, that talk about cooking and stuff like that. Even though I have no idea about what cooking is, eventually I will start to understand some things concerning that field, even without prior knowledge. That's the same thing with reading books and also consuming of information. When you consume information passively, you cannot really achieve so much. You can't really those kind of information cannot really stay with you. It can't really stay in your brain. It's just like little informations, little dopamine hit from Instagram and stuff like that. You can't really build anything meaningful. You can't really build a meaningful mindset from such kind of content. That's why long form content and books is very important. It's very, very important. And also podcasts. I love to listen to podcasts. I won't lie. I love listening to podcasts. I love listening to podcasts maybe like when I'm working. And it's kind of most of the things that I've listened to in previous podcasts are the way I think now, the way I see life now, were from podcasts, long messages and stuff like that. And I really suggest that you do something like that. So stick to long form content. Let go of the short form content and the noise that is everywhere. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.